Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be cheese compilation number 103 for February 2024. Thanks everybody who submitted cheese to the compilation this month, sending them to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. And thanks very much to Jim and Sniper Monkey for screening them for me. I do appreciate the work. And in the bottom right, for game number 1, it's going to be Krullus, our red Protoss player. And in the top left, it is Puppy, a blue Zerg player. The name of the replay is One Sick Puppy. So I feel like, yep, it's going to be a proxy hatch here from Puppy. And scouting with the probe just to make sure it's not a pool first or a proxy hatch. Starting out with the gateway here on the low ground. And not a Nexus first, which is good because proxy hatches kind of defeat Nexus first, right? Build order loss. Oh, so Krullus. Oh, are we going to go ahead and throw down proxy pylon? No. Why are we swinging through here? Okay, so double extractor trick. He says, okay, so 0 hatchery here at a minute and about 30 seconds or so, and 3 drones just passed me out into the wide, wide world. That should set off alarm bells in your head, Krullus. Just check. Just check. Yeah, check in, and okay, proxy hatch scouted. Very, very good. Got a cannon, chrono boosting out a zealot here. Not expanding, very, very good here from Krullus. And there we go. Okay. So, Puppy, you can make lings from here, you know, to help defend your spine crawler. Okay, so, now we're doing it. But I think it's just a little bit too late. Yep, canceling the spine crawler, canceling that spine crawler, and it looks like this has been successfully defended by Krullus. This is why you probe scout, man. Nope, this is not it. This is not it, man. Okay. Well, one ling did get into the main base. Snipe down the creep tumor. And don't let it get up. Don't let it get up. Yeah. Wow, this is a crushing. This is like the biggest crushing of a proxy hatch I've ever seen. Krullus scouted it. Krullus saw the 3 drones coming out, saw no hatchery in the main or natural base, and said, okay, there's probably a proxy of some kind here. So the follow-up for Puppy here is going to be, let's get a gas. Let's go ahead and get a Roach Warren. Let's get a second base. And let's see if we can make this thing happen for us. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see this working out for you, man. Krullus is expanding too. He's feeling pretty safe. That was fun, says Krullus. Yeah, it was fun for you. Because he absolutely destroyed this. Nice map hacks, says Puppy. It's called scouting, man. It's just called sending a probe across and seeing what's going on, sir. You didn't expand and say that you saw the drones. Did you not see the drones? I'm not sure that Krullus saw the drones. It's called scouting, man. Yeah, I mean, if you want to call map hacking scouting, you totally can. Never heard of it, says Puppy. Okay, we're going to ×2 this thing because you guys are just going to jabber back and forth here. Nobody's going to attack anybody. Production tab's like, hey, there are some roaches on the way. Hey, look, a Stargate coming in. Warp Gate getting researched here by Krullus. First queen of the day on this side of the map pops out. A supply block from Puppies, not good. Making 3 overlords to try to get unsupply blocked. Fine, sounds great. This has got to be Ravagers, right? There's cannons. You don't want to show up with 3 roaches against cannons and zealots. You want to be here with Ravagers, if anything else. Taking out some frustrations here on the unbuildable rocks. Again, the rules of the cheese compilation are generally no worker rushes unless they're unique in some way. Something we've never seen before. Something that has an incredibly new twist on it. Number 2 is we want to keep them to 7 minutes or less unless there is ongoing action from the 7-minute mark onwards. Like it's a base race or something and you're hunting down enemy pylons, right? That's fine. And the other thing is the higher level the cheese is, the more likely it is to be cast. Nidus, okay, so Roach and Nidus follow up here from Puppy. We've got ourselves more and more roaches. There's a Void Ray. And guess what deals with roaches extremely well? Void Rays. Are you just really putting this in full view? Just absolutely in full view of the Protoss. No response from Krullus either. He's like, oh, Nidus Worm eruption sound. That seems bad. Well, this queen's gonna die. Prismatic alignment. Pop it. Pop prismatic alignment. Oh my gosh. Krullus, I feel like I've cast a bunch of your games before, dude. You know about prismatic alignment. Prismatic alignment on these roaches will kill them so much faster. You're just not, I mean, look how thin and weak these beams are out of your Void Rays. Okay, fine. Well, how many drones died? 14 drones went down. That's not good. It's 38 to 28 workers. Puppy has a lead in worker count now. But also the Void Rays are problematic for what Puppy has going on, in which it is absolutely one queen that shoots up. 2 queens are in production, which seems nice. But the Void Rays are cruising out across the map here. We're at 7 minutes. What's the play? Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know, Puppy. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Making more roaches when you know your enemy has a bunch of Void Rays is just tough. Half my army didn't load, says Puppy. What does that mean? Like you rallied stuff to the Nidus and they didn't go in the Nidus? I don't see how that's really possible. Okay, queens do trade well against Void Rays, but not when it's a 3-to-1 scenario. Okay. Hey, look, it's another 3-to-1 scenario. The good news is Krullus is not using... Ooh, now he's using Prismatic Alignment against the Hatch. So he knows about Prismatic Alignment. Don't lose a Void Ray. 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 Don't... You lost a Void Ray. All right. Lost a Void Ray. Queens. Oh my gosh. Better target firing here from Puppy and transfuses from Puppy too. Remember what I said about roaches against cannons and shield batteries and stuff? Just not great. Just not good. The range isn't good on those. The damage output isn't fantastic. And that's it. Krullus gets the win. Puppy taps out. At least Puppy had, I don't know, I would say he had a bit of a sense of humor, right? He wasn't just entirely humorless or anything. But GG, man. Fantastic display of how to scout, right? Krullus shows us how to go anti-cheese, gets Void Rays, and everything's great. GG. Well done. So that's game 1 of the cheese compilation for 103. Hit that like button if you're enjoying it. Let's see what more cheese is in the future. Game 2's on Solaris. Bottom left going to be ArthurDakin from the Gore clan. It's a Kentucky Fried Chicken altered image with like a World War I helmet from Germany on his head. Oh, GDR, not Gore. In the top right, it's going to be Fromage with a spinning portrait of cheese. Very appropriate. All right, so if you know what fromage is in French, you know that this is going to be somebody cheesing you, right? They don't have to cheese, but the high likelihood of cheese is too much to ignore. Although these probes are really just sort of set to go right inside the main base, scout around. Is he going to do gas steal? Well, that's not going to work on that anyway. This geyser maybe. I mean, just standard gas timing. And, okay, so this guy's job is scouting. This guy's job is cannon rushing as there's a forge coming up back home. So, the probe says, yes, standard Reaper gas timing. Hang on a second. Second gas! What is this? Oh, boy. This could be Cyclones, man. Cyclones are pretty good. Pretty good as an answer to cannons because of their lock-on range, which is fantastique. Ha ha ha, I am a French moog because of the fromage. Oui, oui, c'est ça. Alright. Ooh, it's a gateway, too, intriguingly enough. I mean, is this just in full view of everybody? Yeah, man. Arthur sees this. Pylon says, you can't hard wall me. Ha 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 ha. Without killing this pylon, at least. Dude. He's like, I'm worried about this barracks dying to cannons, so tell you what, we're going to move it. We're going to throw up a couple bunkers. Ooh, a bunker and a factory. I like this response. We're going to get out a Marine. We're going to get a Marine inside that bunker ASAP. And we're going to shut this down. Fromage says, are you now? Is that what you think is happening? Because I don't know. We've got 2 cannons coming up and you only have 1 Marine, sir. Bunker. He's like, bunker, finish. I need to not get shot in the face by cannon. There we go. Okay, well, another Marine would be nice. I'm gonna have to pull some SCVs to go all repair on this stuff, because here come the shots. Here come the shots. Yeah, SCV on repair, and then taking shots from the cannon. That's what you're worried about. Factory's like, I don't want any part of this mess. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna go for a siege tank instead of a cyclone. I can respect that. Dude, these SCVs are dying so hard. Killing this pylon won't actually depower these Okay, one of the cannons gets depowered. Fair play, sir. Zealot has 1 kill and 7 HP. Sneeze on him. Ah, the bunker died. That's not good. Yeah, sneezing on that Zealot killed him. He had like no HP remaining. That cannon does go down. This one's depowered, but ready to get repowered right now, friends. Get around the outside. Yes, get around the outside. Go after this thing. You're just buying time for a cannon anyway here. And honestly, that's the thing. Once a cannon shows up, this is it. That's it. The cannon provides a beautiful the tank provides a nice anti-cannon radius. Stop throwing Marines away. Do not let this die to a Zealot. Do not do it. Oh my gosh. SCVs. Ah! Repair. Fight. Okay. Move your barracks. Siege up the tank like right here. This is fine. Good job. And there you go. Which is why when I'm in 3v3s and there are teammates who are Terran on my team and they don't know how to deal with a cannon rush, it bothers me to no end. Get out a siege tank and the cannon rush ends. So I'm glad to see that ArthurDakin, or Dakin, I don't know what his name is, has the wherewithal to actually get a tank out like an absolute boss that he is. Excellent job. This doesn't seem hard. But by golly, it can be hard for team game. Do not wander your Marines into cannons. Stop doing that. My gosh, stop doing that. Okay, so Arthur here seems pretty solid. He's getting an engineering bay, getting a second barracks. He's got 2 tanks. An adept is going to come in, which historically not great against siege tanks, actually. And okay, gonna try to kill some SCVs, but ow, 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 ow. Siege tank shots are so good. Single target damage on siege tanks is no joke. Yeah, and then you just high ground this thing. Guess who's making void rays though? Fromage following this up with something that siege tanks don't do very well against, the void ray. Look, man, it was a cannon rush. What did you think the follow-up was gonna be? Huh? Go. That's the spirit. Ow. Anti-air is not good. See? Oh, well, he's making another tank. There's just nothing that shoots up here at all. What is with Void Ray players not knowing how to use prismatic alignment? Prismatically align these tanks. They will die so much faster. I know it slows down your Void Rays. I get it. It's kind of annoying. But, dude, all the income for Arthur is dead except for some gas, which you need minerals to do anything. A cyclone would be good. It would be so good to get a cyclone, but no. There's the prismatic alignment. And Dead Siege Tank is dead. Dead Marine, also dead. Dead Marine, also dead. 1 Void Ray and a mission of 8 kills. You're making another one over here? Kind of. It's taking you a minute, huh? Taking you a minute to get there, Fromage. That's it. It's 31 to 17 workers. I mean, Fromage has income. Arthur does not have income. Usually that situation turns into a loss for the player who doesn't have any money incoming historically. And, well... Dude, this Void Ray, though. 13 kills? 14 kills! 14 kills on this Void Ray. It always looks stupid when their beam is pointing straight down, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, the Void Ray is gonna die. Okay. Well, trades pretty poorly against Marines, Void Rays do. You trickle them in one at a time. You'll kill it eventually, just not very quickly. An Adept, a Void Ray, and an Immortal walked into a Terran base and said, "Why the long face?" And then the Terran was like, "Well, this totally sucks." Arthur's like, "You know what I need? Marines and Widow Mines." Dude, your worker count is obliterated, sir. I don't know. Nope. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, so the correct response here from Arthur would have been to make a bunch of Marines. After that first siege tank, one siege tank was really honestly going to be enough. And then just Marines after that to deal with the Void Rays and the Immortals and even the Adepts. I cannot believe Arthur is still in this game. Buddy, why are you still in this game? Because the Marines are the answer to these Immortals and this Void Ray, that's why. But dude, you have 2 SCVs remaining. 2. Ow. Ow. Look at this cannon get kills. Yes. 3 kills on that cannon. Feeling very brave. That's oh, GG's out. I thought that was going to be rage. Just a rage quit. Nicely done. Fromage gets the win. Resources lost 3,800 to 1,800. Pretty good stuff from Fromage. Cannon rush was shut down, but then the nice Void Ray follow-up. Terran wasn't ready for it. And Terran died. So well done, Fromage. Guess what we have next? More cheese. Nope. Game 3's on Solaris. I don't know why I paused that. Bottom left, it's going to be Doof. Top right, it's going to be Shadowslayer. With a spinning ghost portrait here. So TvT cheese here for February. Assume it's going to be a proxy of some kind. Or, I don't know, maybe a battlecruiser rush. That would be interesting in this matchup. But, man. Cyclones are good against battlecruisers. Missile turrets good against battlecruisers. Marines kind of trade well against battle cruisers, but not early in the game. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a battle cruiser rush. I just kind of wish that it was, man. Yo, if you want to watch me cast live StarCraft featuring players like Classic, Dongray Goo, Stats, all sorts of good players, that's going to be a Freak of World, man. A Freak of World Invitationals, cast by myself and Laughing Games every couple of weeks. Usually it happens on Friday nights or Saturday nights in North America time. And yeah, it's a good time, man. The VODs are out on Laughing Games' YouTube channel, so if you want a link to it, let me know. Or just search Laughing Games with a Z, StarCraft, and you'll find it. And broadcast live at africatv.com. So yeah, if you want to watch me cast live StarCraft 2, that's the best way to do it here. So, Doof. What are we going to do here? Proxy Factory. We got Double Gash, which is fairly standard in TvT. Double Gas opening. Because, you know, Cyclones. And Shadowslayer. Hiding a SCV of his own. Okay, so Proxy Factory here from Doof. And an expansion here from Shadowslayer into a Proxy Factory, right? 150 minerals. Bam. Factory. All right, man. So double Proxy Fac in this TvT. We will see. We will see what becomes of this. And this proxy spot is fully visible to this supply depot. But the factory did finish. Mineral walk! Mineral walk! Oh no. I was gonna say, SCV is blocking your landing spot? Nope. We're just gonna fly right on into the main base in full view of everything Shadowslayer has and make a Widow Mine. Holy smokes, I love this so much. On the other side, Shadowslayer has a factory. He is building a reactor on it, and probably Cyclones if I had to guess. Like, I really don't want this Widow Mine to come out. We really must prevent this. Well, I mean, you're not going to do that. So here comes the Widow Mine. Widow Mine is going to burrow in and kill a bunch of SCVs. Pow! Or actually, no. See? Oh my gosh, then a Reaper shows up? Factory's on fire. Neat stuff. Oh boy. On the other side, we're making 2 Cyclones. Fantastic. Man, you gotta appreciate Doof's just chutzpah there, man. Just coming across the map being like, I'm just gonna fly this factory in, land it in full vision of everything and everybody, make a Widow Mine. That's why we don't see Widow Mine drops in this matchup, because Widow Mines don't actually kill workers with one hit. Protoss and Zerd rage. Rage at the injustice on display here. He's going to save the factory by dropping a mule. Uberu comes over to say what's up. And there we go. Cyclones with knives on the edges. Mira's Marauder skin on these Cyclones. Gonna move right on over. Doof is getting a fusion core, though. Hold on a second. He's not actually... Oh, my gosh. He's actually trying to go BCs. He's dead, though. 2 Cyclones show up. You're a dead man. That's it. He doesn't have any army value. Reapers are not going to be good. Goodbye, Reaper. Blanc. SCVs are trying to fight here. I mean, not great for you guys at all. Just don't get surrounded. Just don't get surrounded. Just don't get surrounded. Just keep moving. Keep locking on. Another Cyclone shows up. One of these Cyclones might actually die. This is nuts. Ugh, the jukes. Okay. And the pullback. And... GG! Doof taps out. Shadowslayer is our winner. What is that? How many kills? 3 kills, 11 kills, and 8 kills. 11 kills on that Cyclone. Yeah, that's why you should have stuff. He was trying to make a battle cruiser. He heard my prayers and said, all right, Falcon, for you, we will make a battle cruiser. And then he wasn't able to because Shadowslayer was mean and showed up with a bunch of Cyclones and ruined his day. But yeah, Cyclone Proxy better than single Widowmine Proxy. Write that one down. Yeah, resources lost here, 1,450 to 100 today. NSCV and a Marine died for Shadowslayer. That's it, man. That is some cost-efficient play. Nice! More cheese? Are you kidding me? We've got more of this stuff? Of course we do. Is this your first time here? Maybe it is. Subscribe. Site Delta, Krullus is back. Top left, it's going to be neverpullout. And in the bottom right, it's Krullus. That advice is kind of dependent on the situation, right? Right. Okay, so it's a PvP known for cheese, dude. PvP is the cheesiest match of all of the matchups in StarCraft 2. Just because there are so many cheeses. Proxy gateways, cannon rushes, proxy robotics facilities, proxy stargates, DT rushes, man. Just mothership recalls. Proxy Nexus recalls. Just all of those and more in PvP. While those strategies do work on other races as well, but get another Protoss and the likelihood for cheese goes way, way up. All right, neverpullout. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, man? All right, throw down a pylon. Okay, there it is. Got a forge coming up back home. And guess who came down to check? Krullus did. So Krullus come down and says, Is this a fake out? Nope, that's definitely a cannon coming up. That is definitely dos canitos coming up. I don't know what cannon is in Spanish. No idea. Is it just cannon? Like, is this the word for, like, a traditional military, like a pirate ship cannon from the olden times? Okay, Krullus has got his own forge. He's ready for this, as ready as he's ever going to be. Krullus throwing up his own cannon here, his own cannon here. And he's going to be... Oh, dude, are you... No, come on, man. Dude, this is a cannon. Oh, why are you doing this? I guess he's taking his own advice and saying never pull out. Oh, that probe gets out of there. That probe gets out of there. I don't know that you need to kill this cannon. I really don't. This guy wins. These are more concerning, I think. No, but getting the early hits off. Kill the probe, kill the probe, kill the probe, kill the probe. Okay, got the probe. Good enough. We're done. That's it. GG. Yeah. So if you try to cannon or somebody and they already have a forge when you show up in their main base, probably not going to work. I'm curious, actually. Did he go forge first here? No. He went gateway. At what point did he throw down a forge? What did he see? Nothing. He had no vision on anything. He just decided to go for a forge just to be safe. Maybe he's played against neverpullout before? Well, let's watch his vision for a second here. I don't know why his vision was up there. That seems weird. He's like, that could be a good place for a cannon rush. I say. Do a chrono boost, send some probes down to the natural. Ah, okay. Neat. Well, congratulations for me. Yeah, and by the time the enemy gets anything going on inside your main base, you already have a cannon coming up. This is never pull out. Just, it's insanity that he continues this. He just says, never pull out. Again, he's following his own personal ethos here today of never stop what you're doing, never give up, never admit a mistake, never pull out of Afghanistan, you know what I mean? And, yeah. Look, it's too late. It is way too late to make this thing work. I am astounded. It was a better micro. We could have killed that probe a little bit faster. But, dude, you had your own cannons up before the enemy cannons started, like, warping in. So, yeah, he's got a zealot out here. And I guess, yeah, okay, he was planning on something over here if necessary, but GG, Krullus wins. So, failed cannon rush. What a good time. All right, well, Site Delta. Site of just really just in for a penny, in for a pound strategy here today from Never Pull Out. Again, one of the most appropriate names I've ever seen in the history of casting StarCraft. So well done, sir. You named yourself appropriately, and I remain unsurprised. GG. We're on hard lead. Bottom right going to be Bawkser, spelled differently than Bawkser sounds. And in the top left, it's going to be Krullus. He's back, man. Wow, multiple cheese selected from Krullus here. Jim and Sniper Monkey sure enjoyed that. This spinning logo is a horse and a crosshair. Interesting. Got a pool coming down. We've got ourselves an early drone. This is going to be another proxy hatch. I do love a good proxy hatch, man. So if you have a proxy hatch that is fun, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. The subject of cheese. Look at Krullus sending the probe out, looking for stuff, and what does he find? Shenanigans! He finds shenanigans! Alright, well, are you going to throw up a hatch just right in the smack dab middle of this natural, or you got money for it? I reckon you might as well, sir. Is he just giving up on his dreams because he totally got scouted, or what? Krullus is staying on him. And no! You don't get a proxy hatch here. Also, no! Dude, if you're going to go for a proxy hatch, you really got to do a better job. Okay, there we go. Got it. Fine. It's just late is the problem, and yeah, Krullus knows the priority here needs to be wall off, because there are lings coming if you get proxy hatched, sir. Or drones. Something is on its way, and keeping them out of your base is going to be priority number one. Oh my gosh, it's a forge. Well, Krullus says 150 mineral means cannon. Or, I lied. What it means is a zealot. And then it means a cannon, and then it means a cannon. Alright, cool. So a cannon and a zealot should be able to get this thing down. Not chrono boosting out the zealot exactly here. This hatch might actually finish. Is it going to finish and get any value? The answer is probably not. Look, if this was Rogue and you dropped him into Bawkser's seat right here, you'd be like, you know what? Rogue can make this work. Absolutely. And he would. But this is Bawkser. This is not Rogue. So, oh my gosh. He had, what? Okay, well that hatch gets canceled. Lings, no, definitely not. And this, okay, got a proxy hatch again. You know what they say? If at first your proxy hatch doesn't succeed, try it again at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. It's definitely not too late. Not even close. This is amazing. Like, seriously. Seriously, dude. This is what we're doing. Getting a second hatch down here. Krullus is like, I might as well cannon rush. This guy's probably not scouting his own natural right now anyway. And yeah, you know what? You're probably right about that, sir. Probably could not be more correct about it. Just fantastic. Just overall. Just a really, really nice thing here. This is still not walled off. He keeps putting buildings in here like he's going to wall it, and then he just doesn't. I mean, 2 cannons is a bit of a gauntlet for, you know, like 6 slow lings to run through, but 1 ling's probably going to make it in. And I wouldn't finish it. I wouldn't. Okay, well, you can't do anything with it. You're just trying to make a queen. Look at the HP, man. Look at it. Look at how fast the HP is going down. Look how fast your queen is producing. Bam, done. Broodlings, avenge me! The broodlings are like, what do you want us to do, man? These are zealots. Oh my gosh, he made a drone. He made a drone. And he made another hatch. Canceled that one. Let me guess. We're going to try to make another hatch. Oh, crap. There's a cannon over there. That's not going to work. Yes, we have enough distance, but can we fit one back here? He's like, wait. Cannons at the natural. Ah, beans. I was busy on this side of the map. And then the drone gets sniped, and that's it. That's it for the proxy hatches inside Krullus's base. That's it for his natural hatch, too, which is pretty sad. And I think that's it. I think it's another example of over-investing in your cheesy strategy to the detriment of your ability to actually win this game. He's making, I was going to say, he's making drones. He's awful positive here. Awfully optimistic, I guess. Once again, Broodling's not really able to accomplish anything. Sometimes Broodlings kill stuff, and it's very cool. All right, Bawkser says, you know what I need? Another proxy hatch. So he's going to go for another proxy hatch. He might lose this Overlord. Yeah, bonus versus armored is incredible for these stalkers. Bam. Uh-huh. Oh! And another proxy hatch. Okay, so this man has done a proxy hatch here, proxy hatch here, a proxy hatch here, now a proxy hatch here, and a proxy hatch here. That's a lot of proxy hatches, man. I like how these lings just, they're not moving around, they're not defending anything, they're not attacking anything. They're like, if a probe or something comes through this specific part of the map, we will be ready for them with our tails and our teeth. Are Zerglings chewing on stuff when they attack, or are those like giant arm claws coming out of their sides doing the attacking? I haven't really looked at slowlings this closely in a while. I mean, it's probably a specific skin too, right? Man, look at these animations. Blizzard at its best, seriously, is incredible. Like, who's going to spend the time to look this closely at a Zergling and be like, oh, there's like a scratching its behind its head kind of animation like a cat? Who did that? Why? So that someone who's staring at him is like, very cool. So we're going to try to kind of spine spore rush this front door of Krullus's. An interesting idea. I'm not going to say no to it, I suppose. Guess what's on the way? Void Rays from Krullus. Quelle surprise! Surprise! Ha ha ha. Come on. Spread some creep. This is your whole job right now, Bawkser, in this strategy is spread creep. There we go. Spreading that creep. Shield battery up. Cannons. Zealots. Void Rays. Void Rays with prismatic alignment are actually really good against spores, so that's encouraging for this attempt by Bawkser. He is mining from this base, so he's got 2 bases, which is considered a positive thing historically. But Krullus has been on 2 bases for a minute, and therefore he has 28 to 12 army supply advantage. And the Void Rays are moving across the map. So, I think this hatch is going to die, and then Bawkser's going to have this base, and technically this base, but what's funny about this base is a cannon on the high ground would destroy that mineral line. This is why you don't expand here. Oh, he sees the creep now. He sees the creep now. I mean, he doesn't see the creep. Nah, he does see the creep. All right, so these Void Rays are hanging out, but now they're on the move. This Void Ray says, all right, this is ridiculous. You with your proxy hatches, get out of here. Spine crawlers are spining right at the front door. But the main base of Bawkser is kaput. Goodbye. See you later, queen. See you later, another queen. See you later, drone. See you later, hatch. Spine crawlers. Ka-chow, 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 ka-chow. That's right. They're spining their way to victory here. But the main hatch of Bawkser is dead. This base of Bawkser is also dead. Bawkser knocked down to one base again. All 28 of his drones are here mining. No gas income for him at all. Gas is for losers, he says. All I'm doing today is making spines and spores and queens and drones and hatcheries. That's it. You only need minerals for that. The man is not wrong. I love this broodling. Get him. Ah, crap. Alright, spores getting sniped down by prismatic alignment. As I said, pretty good. Shield battery overcharge helping here at the same time. See you later, alligator. That is it. 2 spores not going to be enough to save you. And Krullus gets the win. Rage quit. Out of Bawkser there in 9 minutes and a second. So GG. Well done. The man committed to proxy hatches. This is like that cannon rush game. Just committing to a cannon rush, even when it's not going to work. If he had started out with a hatch right here and gotten the spines out more quickly, this could have worked. Especially if, I don't know, he'd harvested any gas at all, gotten a bunch of speedlings, and then had speedlings flood in after the spines and broken the door. But he's just trying to win with no gas. It's a no gas strategy, and I don't really understand it. But 6 kill Void Ray, 4 kill Void Ray, 5 kill Void Ray. Yeah, he had the spores. If he had the queens up here, I guess the only queens he had were back here fighting, but some queens up here would have been very nice too. But shield battery overcharge is really helpful in that situation. So nice job, Krullus. That was weird, man. I like it. I like weird cheese. It's my favorite. So GG. Well done, Krullus. Get the win for Protoss everywhere, and Bawkser must go home in shame. It's MackWinston. It is Equilibrium. Top left going to be Xtro from the Bism clan. And the top right, it's going to be MackWinston from the EICO clan. I feel like he's told me before what this means, but I think I've just asked about it. Maybe he hasn't told me. EICO. Carbon monoxide there. Energy is E, lowercase e though, I think. I is, what is I in physics? What does I mean in physics? Google, let's find out here. What does I mean in physics? Google says inertia. Moment of inertia, I guess. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, it's PvP here, and whoa! Okay. What is this? A fake cannon rush? What are you doing? MackWinston is throwing up pylons willy-nilly all behind Xtro's base, but he doesn't have a forge coming up. Buddy, what is this fake cannon rush? What the heck? Now he throws up a forge? This is chaos! Mack is just introducing chaos into this game. Who does this? Who throws up a forge in the enemy's base after throwing up 4 pylons, thereby alerting them to what's going on here? Maybe forcing them to get all of these probes off the line so there's not enough minerals to respond to what the actual strategy is, which is going to be zealots? Dude, that's a gateway. That's a gateway. The forge is up. I mean, you might as well throw down a cannon in this mess. Mack? No? Is he trying to wall these guys in? That does not wall them in. Very funny, though. I think he's trying to save... Oh, I was going to say save up cash, but that is a cannon. What in the desperate chaos is this from Mack? I'm in love with it. Congratulations, you killed a pylon. Gonna repylon this, no problem at all. Don't worry about it. This cannon is coming up, and that might just be the key to this whole thing. It is not being paid attention to. Xtro has too much to worry about. And the cannon warps in, and that's it. We're done. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not working. Xtro's like, must kill that one cannon, and the zealot says, oh, really? That's hilarious. Ah. Oh, no. That's an Xtro zealot. I thought that was a MackWinston zealot. That's okay. The cannon ends up getting 10 kills. Oh, but a zealot of MackWinston's gets inside this mineral line while this guy's busy with the cannon. He does take the cannon down. Holy smokes. But this guy's going to town on the worker count. It's 15 to 9 workers. This is just chaos personified here. Dude, 7 kills Zealot. 15 to 6 workers in favor of Mac. 3 Zealots are out from Xtro. But 2 Zealot is just too busy worrying about pylons and stuff. He needs to do a better job defending his probes. Oh, that Zealot. Just buying time. Just buying time for his bros to murder these probes. And that's it, dude. Come on. Xtro's got 1 probe remaining. 1 probe remaining. He can't possibly keep up. Look at this. He's like, hey, you want to kill that gateway? What about this cannon? And this Zealot's like, what about this cannon? Roar! Forces a cancel. Do not lose this probe, Mac. This is an important probe. MackWinston not using this gateway, these gateways for anything at the moment. He's got enough money to make a couple Zealots if he wants. Dude, the Zealots bro fighting in this mineral line are amazing. Xtro wins. Red Zealots get extra help here. Ooh. Walling this cannon inside pylons. Another cannon coming up. Xtro, he's just got to be like, this is nuts. What a crazy... Yeah, this was just MackWinston saying, I'm going to make this game crazy. I'm going to muck it up. And let's see how you handle this, sir. And he's like, well, actually, not too badly. He wipes out that cannon. This one's coming up, but is there time? Look at this pro being like, oh, only 1 Zealot can hit it at a time. If he'd hard-walled it, that would have been better, but this is pretty good. No, wrap around. Wrap around. More cannons. I cannot believe Xtro is staying in this game. I really can't. Dude, another cannon dies, though. But Xtro doesn't have the money to make more Zealots is the problem here. He has 1 Zealot. He's making another one. That seems good. Cannon up. Can you kill the Zealot in time to save your butt? Yes, but guess who's here? Another Zealot. But another Zealot from MackPopsen. I'm going to say Zealot a lot of times in this game, huh? There we go. Now we're done. It was over when Xtro had 1 probe remaining. Look at him making probes through all of this. GG. I don't know if Xtro has a GG in him to give in this game. I'm not that he doesn't. He's just going to rage quit. He's mad about this. Understandably so. Dude, I cannot... Max showed up, went pylon, 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 pylon. Forge, gateway, another forge, cannon, gateway, 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 cannon, cannon, pylon, cannon, gateway, gateway, cannon, zealot, zealot, cannon. I don't know if there's a build order here, but what the heck was that? I mean, regular players would just throw up the forge back home. Not Mac. Mac's going to throw up the forge over here, and he's just going to make you understand what is happening to you this entire time and take it from you. Resources lost about 2,000 apiece. Surprisingly, a lot of that are buildings for MackWinston dying, including his first forge, and 5 zealots. But all of Xtro zealots died. 28 probes died and 0 probes died on the other side for Mac. So that's your number. That's the deal. That's why making cannons on this side of the map is better than making cannons on the other side of the map. So GG. That was awesome. That was fantastic. I just never seen that chaotic of a cannon rush before. Well done, Mac. Got a couple more cheese here. Hit that like button. This is Deja Vu. It's Equilibrium. It's another Protoss player. Top left going to be Chronos. And in the top right, it's going to be Fromage. So more PvP cheese here on Equilibrium. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this replay is not going to be as chaotic as MackWinston's. But that is not a very bold prediction, dude. Wow, that got my heart rate up, that's for sure. So Fromage has 2 probes moving across the map here, which means he is going to be the cheeser versus Chronos. Falling off on the low ground in a PvP, dude. I don't know about this. Like, usually what you want to do in a PvP is wall off high ground in case the depths show up. In case probes show up, you can more easily keep them out, which is nice. Oh, did he barely sneak this guy down here? He might have barely sneaked this guy down here. Is it snuck? I think I was listening to some kind of like a professional podcast the other day, and they called it sneaked. And I don't want to say snuck, but I don't know. English is English can be fickle sometimes, I suppose. Forge coming up from Fromage. No big surprise there. Chronos going double gas. Alright, well, Chronos sees what's up immediately. Second gateway gets fired up from Chronos. Gateway gets fired up in his front door. Chronos is like, alright, this is pretty aggressive stuff, but if your cannon rush starts here, maybe I can make this work, right? Because if the cannons are outside your main base, then it takes a while for them to get into your main base. I don't know, Fromage. If you have an account named Fromage, you are generally, you know what you're doing, you know? Can get second gateway in a lot of trouble here, too. I like this assimilator skin. Like the teal kind of smoke coming out of the top there. It's nice. Alright, so that gate gets canceled. This gate can't get canceled because, well, it's already done. So one zealot comes out, but one zealot against two cannons is not going to have a good time. Chronos is just going to have to give up his front door here. But man, this may just be a cautionary tale of why you don't wall off on the low ground when it comes to PvP. Like, this stuff can happen, but also a lot of other bad stuff can happen too. In all fairness. Alright, gateway depowered. Chronos rebuilding inside his main, getting a gateway and a cyber core, but he doesn't have the ability to produce things at the moment. So right now it's one zealot versus one zealot. Production tab says another zealot on the way from Fromage, and no secondary zealot on the way from Chronos because he doesn't have the gateway for it. So is this probe? This probe is harassing up here. He doesn't have any kills. He's being quite annoying, but that doesn't really matter in the long run. Okay, zealots, let's go. Get up this ramp. Let's fight 2v1. Win that. Come over. I mean, come on. That's it. Two zealots in the house versus one that's very injured. Oh, this is problematic. These two pylons dying would be the end of time here. Probes just trying to buy time for those pylons to come up. Guess who's building a pylon inside your main base? Chronos. It's Fromage. This Chronos reminds me of Chrono Trigger. Incredible Square Enix Super Nintendo game that is bonkers good. Okay, well, depowered the gateway, depowered the cyber core, depowered the shield battery, but a stalker got out. A stalker with beautiful amounts of kiting can make this thing work. Nope! Fromage gets the win, and Chronos was defeated. Oh no, all time has been destroyed because Chronos is dead. GG, man. GG. To Fromage. And yeah, just don't wall off low against Protoss. I don't know why you would do that. Let me know in the comments why you would do that. All right, next up, the last game of the Cheese Compilation 103. Let's see who it is. Final game of the Cheese Compilation is going to be Krullus in a PvT. Bottom left, it is Krullus. Top right, it is a Terran player, huhu. Pretty sure it's huhu. Kind of reminds me of Huhat, which is a Mongolian grill in the Salt Lake area, and probably in other states as well. Yu, that's who, says Krullus. Alright, so we're going to be cannon rushing a Terran player. Maybe. That's an option. But here we are on Solaris, and maybe the huhu is going to cheese somehow. Speed zones. Good stuff. Good stuff with the speed zone there. Man, I was at the gym on Saturday, and I was running on the treadmill, and I promise I wasn't doing anything crazy, and I, like, strained an intercostal muscle, which is just the muscles in between your ribs, the the non-fancy way to say that. And yeah, that hurt, man. If you mess with those muscles, it's hard to breathe. Moving your arms is tough. Just in general, it's a rough pain. So I had to cut my run short, which I was not happy about, but went home, took some ibuprofen. That helped get the inflammation down, and I've just been resting it, and it seems to be getting better quite quickly. So That's nice. Reaper on the way from huhu. Yeah, try to avoid straining your intercostal muscles, I guess, is what I'd recommend. It doesn't even make any sense. The internet says if you're playing basketball or football or tennis or something where you're doing a lot of, you know, contorting and you're moving your torso a lot, sure, you can do this. But I was just like straight ahead, running like Forrest Gump, man. Okay, not like Forrest Gump, but you know what I'm talking about. What is this? Okay, so he goes 1 Rax Expandaruni into factory with a Reaper out. Sends the Reaper across. Krullus has got a Proxy Paladin down here and a gateway at his front door. With Cybercore gates back here. This feels like we're going to do a gateway and warp in some stuff on that side of the map just for funds. But Reaper's going to have a little bit of some nice quality time here with your probes is the problem. So fare thee well, probes. Ow, ow, probe down. I mean, you feel like Reaper should maybe kill workers a little bit faster. Like a little bit faster. It doesn't feel like they ever get a ton of kills, you know? Even at the professional level, it's not like a Reaper's going to get 10 kills. Oh, I actually died to probes. No! Slippery, slippery guy. Despite how slippery he is, he still only has the 1 kill. Super annoying, right? But got a good scout off. Saw there was a second gate back here. Saw there wasn't an expansion. Saw the cyber core, and it is a robo facility here from Krullus. Stalker says, bam, get out of here, man. That's what you get for being a Reaper. Double Hellions on the way from huhu. Intriguing. And then 3rd gateway. So 3-gate robo proxy here from huhu. This has to be an immortal, doesn't it? Yep. So definitely an immortal coming up. Immortal Stalker push. If all you've got against this are Hellions, you're gonna have a bad time, huhu. Just gotta toss that out there, man. Throw it out there for posterity's sake. Is he getting a 3rd CC? What is this, a TvZ? Dude probably started this sub 3 minutes too. Wow. I don't know about doing this in against a Protoss, but okay, I guess. Yeah, once again, if all you have are Hellions and a Reaper when Stalkers and Immortals show up, I don't know how this works. I'm going to be honest. Whoa, that went from a slow warp in to a fast warp in as that warp gate showed up. That was cool. Because, yeah, if your pylon is powering a warp gate, bam, fast warp in. If it's not powering a warp gate, even if the warp gate is warping in currently, let me say warp again. It's a slow warp in. Warp, 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 warp. Warp, 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 warp. Oh, now it's a weird word. Said it too much. Yeah. I mean, sure. Some zealots. Why not, I guess. Yeah, honestly, go at this stage. Although, yeah, if you're going to end up base racing... Dude, there is nothing back home to deal with this. This seems problematic. This is more Hellions than usual. Gotta say. But, yeah. No resistance at all. Goodbye, all of the probes. Whoosh. Gavoosh. Gavoosh. Krullus knows this is happening. Nothing he can do about it, muchly, except go for it on the other end. Ah, there's no army back here either. There are a couple Widow Mines, which is nice. I don't know. Maybe get that into burning, but then get up this ramp as soon as you can. Not in burning. That's kind of big, actually. Woo! Widow Mine wipes out one of the sentries, I think. Widow Mine. Ugh, takes out the obs just through splash damage, though. What are we trying to make here? Cyclones. Trying to make Cyclones. And gets 2 Cyclones out as the factory burns. All right, man. But, ow. No, no, no. No, no. Don't worry as much about the Hellions. The Cyclones really need to die. No. God damn it. Cyclones are 1 hit from death. A Marauder goes down. Oh, I cannot believe the Cyclones are still alive. The repair is good. Worker count is 21-1. Guess who in favor of? Dude, that Immortal needs to kill. Okay, 1 Cyclone goes down. The other Cyclone goes down. That's big. That's really big. Army value is 14-0. Don't let the SCVs surround your butt. Popping Guardian Shield against SCVs does not help. Actually, okay. A Liberator is getting produced. Maybe worry about the starport, guys. Just a thought. Maybe worry about the starport. Maybe worry about the barracks. Huhu, floating an orbital off. This command center floating off to the 6 o'clock position. Stalker is chasing it. Nice job attention-wise with that Stalker. Krullus, okay, he's got workers. I was worried he was out. But he's got a couple workers here. Huhu does not, but he does have access to mules, which is good. Really good for him, actually. This orbital command is in the burning down stage. 2 Marauders and a Marine were allowed to get produced. Guardian Shield is actually helping here, so that was nice. Oh, Liberator sets up. Liberator Defender mode circle. Ooh, gets a sentry. Mule gets called down to repair the orbital. I assume Zealot walks through the circle of doom. No! The sentry went in there too. Ah, Krullus. Yeah, I think prioritizing killing the Stargate instead of going after the orbital might have been the right move there. Wait. Did he just... No. He did. That Stalker totally tried to kill this command center, but it upgraded to an orbital in time to save itself. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. That was a good one, says Krullus. It certainly was. I don't know that it's over. GG, though, I think you got me. Yeah, I mean, having this base and having this base is pretty good. It's really only a one-basing Protoss. Huhu says, jeez. And then Krullus taps? I mean, you're going to say GG and then not actually GG? Is that the play? Okay, he left. So Krullus sends in a loss. Hats off to him for doing that, by the way. That is exactly what I like to see from people that send me a lot of replays consistently, is sprinkle in a loss every once in a while. We show your wins enough. Losses just kind of give it spice, you know? But yeah, that was chaotic. Man, I thought for sure when Krullus had, 15 army supply and who had 0, that Krullus was going to win this thing, but the secret was this base. The secret was this upgrade to a planetary, which is insane. I mean, should we watch that? I feel like we should watch that. There he is. Yeah. Oh, but... Yeah, I think I would have focused on taking down the command center, getting it down to burning, then coming back here and sniping any mules that happen to start mining, but he is too busy trying to micro on this side of the map. And he stops for... yeah, I don't know if stopping for another attack was the thing to do there. But hey, can't win them all. So GG. Huhu gets the final win of the cheese comp here. That was a lot of fun. That was a good one. I agree. All right. So that was a good cheese comp, I gotta say. Some really good stuff in there. Proxy hatches. We got proxy robos. We got multiple games with proxy hatches, which is kind of interesting. No DT rushes, but a bunch of cannon rushes, which is a ton of fun. And overall, I'd say that was a success. So thanks for tuning in to the Cheese Comp number 103, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and the Cheese compilation. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.